Coach Ben Jacobson. Coach, if you want to give an opening statement, that's fine. If not, we can take questions.
Yeah, we'll just go with questions, please.
Did you sense the Hawkeyes losing their steam or whatever they had after they got those two textbooks right in a row, and then the third one right away on McCade?
I thought Jake said it well. Guys stepped to the line and made their free throws. That helped, and then the building got really loud, and I think that helped their guys. We had a great crowd in there tonight. They were active, they were into it, and Jake said it very well. The crowd really helped us win tonight.
Jake, you're 8-1. You won 7 in a row. You're 3-0 against high majors. Are you starting to get a sense that this team is really what you're looking for at this point in the season?
I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get tomorrow with these guys, simply from they're young. And guys that are back are in different roles and new roles. And I will tell you, they're doing a heck of a job. I just got done telling that in the locker room. They're doing a heck of a job. I love how they're playing. And the thing they've been able to do that I've been most impressed with is get better from game to game. They've done it with not a lot of practice time. We've played a lot of games in the first 2.5 weeks here. As Jake mentioned, another big one coming up Saturday. I've been able to improve in terms of working a scouting report and taking some things away. But we've made a lot of improvements at the offensive end. I think that's what I'm most impressed with at this point with our team is they've really worked hard to get better game to game.
What do you like about this portion of your schedule, being at home and getting, in front of your home fans and maybe get some practice time as well?
Yeah, anytime we can play in here, it makes a real difference for our guys. As I mentioned, the crowd was great tonight. The student body was terrific, and we're hoping that they'll all show up again on Saturday.
Are you surprised how confident and poised your team seems to be this early in the season?
No. I think that confidence comes from Johnny in particular. He just carries himself with a tremendous amount of confidence. He's earned that because he works so hard. And then the rest of them, they've been able to follow suit. We're getting great leadership out of that junior class. And when you've got that from within your team, when your best players are putting in extra time, it filters down, and the young guys are able to play with confidence and stay calm because Johnny and those juniors are doing the same thing.
Coach, you mentioned over the weekend that this is a big game, not only because of the rivalry, but these guys know each other so well. They want to go toe-to-toe with them. The tension in the locker room after the game that this is a big win for your team.
I can sense it the entire time. Yesterday at practice, shoot around today, prior to the game, while the game was going on. And again, just because the guys know each other so well. Not only do they see each other for primetime league, but a lot of them either played on the same AAU team, or maybe played together, or certainly played against each other. There's just a lot of that goes into this basketball game. The guys were ready.
When you finished this game, there was no even let up at the end. You went to distance.
Yeah, better than we did against Colorado State, and I think that's when we were in South Padre. Rice cut a lead and got it close, and the next night we were able to hold Providence in double figures and keep that one out of reach. And same thing happened with the last two here at home. And all those experiences are good for these guys. I'd rather they all, if we were up double figures, finish in double figures, of course, but those experiences are really good for this team.
Talk about your bench play. Every game, it seems like it's someone different making the big plays and contributing.
Yeah, great again tonight. Austin and Chip, Mark and Matt Morrison. Those guys were really important tonight. Down 10-0 and 4 or 5 minutes into the game. Some of those guys were in. Chip was able to get some points on the board. Chip played great against Colorado State. Played great today. You go 3 games back, and I don't know that he played that many minutes. And there's 4 or 5 of those guys you can say that about it. That's an area that's the guys have done a terrific job with. When their numbers called, they go in and they play with.
Anything else for Coach Jake?
How much confidence do you feel that you can take on just about anybody in the country?
I tell you that the other thing I told the guys is the same thing I tell them after every game we play. When you win, you should gain confidence. And there's a real difference between gaining confidence and feeling good about what you're doing. And these guys have been sharp in terms of gaining confidence, going to practice, trying to fix a couple things, and that'll be no different this week. We got to fix a couple things and try to play good on Saturday.
Thanks, Coach.